project. Tell me, how did you decide to start this?
I had a friend who was a photojournalist for National Geographic who was the first person who exposed me to the global water crisis, and I learned that 1 billion people don't have safe water. And so I just began talking to my campus, getting friends involved to raise awareness, and over time we just began to get other schools who said, hey, would you come and get our school involved? And now, 4 years later, we've had about 200 schools across America who raise awareness and influence to global levels.
And so it's really a grassroots effort among college campuses to kind of get this. And this is your 3rd year in for this gala, correct?
It's our 3rd gala, yeah, it's crazy.
And where do you hope to see the Thirst Project, grow to in the next couple of years?
We made a commitment that in the next decade we'll give we'll actually give $50 million to the country of Swaziland, and then we'll give the entire nation safe water. So we're trying to do what nobody's ever done before, and give the entire country safe water.
Well, that's a pretty ambitious goal, and I hope you reach it.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Well, have fun in there tonight, and thank you so much for stopping with us. So we're here with Amy Pepper. Tell us why you're supporting the Thirst Project.
Well, why I'm supporting this charity, this organization, is because it's a huge issue around the world. Clean drinking water. We have access to it here. We take it for granted, and I'm really interested in helping change the world any way that we can, and this is a big, big deal. Like I said, we can drink water out of a bottle. We don't even think about it. You can take a 20-minute shower without having any regret about that, but I think it's something that we need to think about, we need to be aware of, and we need to help other people that need our help.
I've been a part of the Thirst Project for a couple of years now, and it's an incredible organization. They're just 4 years old, and already they've managed to get clean water to 100,000 people in 11 countries around the world. Last year, this event raised, I think close to $250,000, and we have twice as many people here this year, so we're hoping to save a lot of lives tonight. Very excited.
So we're here with Sharon Witt. Sharon, tell us why you're supporting the Thirst Project tonight.
Well, I've been in Africa. It was one of the things I did right when I graduated college, and I saw the water crisis firsthand. This guy walked all day just to find us to repair his well because his whole village was suffering from a lack of clean water. So that's why I got involved. I wanted to make a difference here in the United States with the water crisis.
How did you first hear about this organization?
Well, I just sort of heard about it from my publicist, and we thought it was a good project to try to support, and being, an international rugby player, international singer going around the world, seeing the devastation that the lack of water can cause, I thought it was a noble and worthy cause to support.
And so this is their 3rd gala, and so you're newly involved. Tell us what your hopes are for tonight's event in there.
I hope to meet as many people that are majorly involved with this project, the Thirst Project. Hopefully, maybe that I can partner with them and maybe tag team with them with my foundation, the Hold It on the Road Foundation, basically helping young kids make good life decisions today to impact their futures tomorrow. Now, if I can help a younger kid understand how to conserve water, I think that's a good thing.
And what do we have coming up next for you?
What we have coming up next for me, Pair of Kings' 3rd season. We have a lot of funny stuff coming up on Disney XD with the new King Boss. We also have, of course, the regulars, Kelsey Chow as Michaela, Ryan Ochoa as Lanny, myself as Mason, and Doc Shaw as Will.
Great, thanks so much for stopping with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Part of your job.
So here we are at the Beverly Hilton for Thirst Project. How did you first hear about this?
I heard about it through my fiance. She went to the very first Thirst Project. Then we had a chance to go attend this year. Every year it gets better and better. They're doing incredible things. Their numbers are growing and growing. They've turned on to at least, 500,000 people they've engaged in this whole thing. And just the numbers are pretty staggering when I heard about it. There's about 1 billion people out there. One in 6 people here tonight. As an example, there's people going without healthy water out there. So I equate water in 2011 and 2012 to the new oil. And the fact that we can't even drink clean oil. The fact that we can't even drink clean water is atrocious, that these kids can't even have that. I think sometimes we take it for granted, at least in America, the fact that we can just turn on the lever, we just get water whenever we want it. When you've got kids, mothers, fathers out there digging each day, that's their job, just to find fresh water. So we have a responsibility now. Just the fact that I work with a lot of kids, I have the opportunity to let them know, get them them involved. This whole project is about getting high school kids, college kids involved. And I love that it's starting down there. We've got to educate, have a strong foundation to build on this. It's one of the reasons why I want to be here.
It's great to have you here. You know, you have a young following. What's coming up next on the show for you guys?
Well, let's see here. July 1st, we're going to have a brand new episode that'll air called Rock and Roll It Up, kind of a throwback to the Happy Days. Something we've never done before. It's going to be a lot of fun, some really cool flashback moments. And then certainly towards the end of the summer, we'll have our big finale for season 2, Japan It Up. A 3-parter, so that's going to be exciting. We'll have some of the biggest dance scripts we've ever in all seasons combined. And then as far as season 3 goes, we start shooting July 11th, so we're very close. There's a lot of momentum, a lot of exciting things happening. And I mean, I just show up for work. I don't know where the writers are going to take us, but every episode is quite an adventure.
Well, and your character and the show Kicking It is, you know, appealing to younger audiences, and this is a great organization that reaches out to high school and college level kids. Tell me why you decided to get involved with Thirst Project.
Well, I heard about it the other day, and I Googled it, researched it a little bit, and I heard what they were doing. They were raising money and to help like refurbish, fix wells and supply water to countries that need it, and to help people who are thirsty and don't have clean water to get water that they can live on. And I thought that was a great thing that they were doing. I wanted to be a part of it. I heard that in the last 4 years, they've raised $2.6 million and they put wells in 11 different countries, and that reaches out to over 100,000 people. So they keep going like this, they're going to change the world. They're already changing the world. So I want to be part of it.
It is a fantastic cause. There are so many different kinds of causes, but I think the best kind are the kind where you can actually do a thing. Like, it's harder to stop a thing, but like to do a thing, like let's all do a thing to help people is amazing. And they have people that know how to go to a place that has no water, something that we do all the time. Today I turned on the faucet and I put it in a bottle and I drank it all day like it was liquid diamonds. And they can't do that, and they go in, they dig, they find the water, and they're creating a thriving community from a place where people did not have the necessary first building block to live. So that's amazing.
It is pretty amazing. We take that for granted here.
Yeah.
You know, what do we have coming up for you with the show, Criminal Minds, and any other projects coming up?
I always want to tell you guys stuff, and I never have an answer, so I have to make things up and be like, we're going to build a beagle farm, and we're going to get some goats, we're going to rescue goats and make goat cheese. That's not going to happen. I think that we do have a new cast member, Jean Triplehorn, which is very exciting, but I don't know anything about her character. I go back to work in 2 weeks, and everybody's guess is as good as mine. I suspect Garcia is going to wear really amazing shoes.
Well, who knows?
Murders.
Maybe, you know, you'll tell them about this organization. Maybe somehow it'll find a way into a script.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like it a lot.
Have fun in there tonight. Thank you. We are here with Jason Ritter from Parenthood, and you are presenting tonight. Tell me a little bit about the award you're presenting and what this gala is all about.
It's the Vision Award. I think it's called. I should double check that. But it's basically to support someone who has taken their passion for helping people out and use the spotlight to shine light on problems.
And is this your first involvement with the organization tonight, or have you been involved the last couple of years?
This is my second time, I think, with the Thirst Project. I came to an event a couple of years ago, and it was great. It was much smaller than this, so it's really exciting to see how much they've grown just in a short period of time. It seems like they're really catching fire, and I think that's one of the things that's so exciting about this particular group of people. They're all so young, and they've worked so hard, and I think that inspires other people, young and old alike.
And so Parenthood will be back soon. I know you guys are on break right now. Do you have any tidbits for us? You know what's coming up for your character for the show, or what would you like to see happen this season?
I don't know exactly what's going to happen. The only thing that I do know is that Ray Romano is coming on to cause problems for me. But I'm excited to work with him. That'll be a lot of fun. If I do get to work with him, maybe he'll just be stealing her away from me in private. But I hope not. I hope she sticks with me.
So we're here with Ryan Lee from Super 8. You were hilarious in that movie, by the way. Tell me what it was like working on such a big movie, such a breakout role for you.
I mean, one word to describe it is like surreal. You know, it flew by. We had so much fun. I mean, every day we got to wake up and film with a bunch of friends. So it was like a dream, really.
And how did you hear about this organization that you're supporting tonight?
I mean, I kind of got the invitation as soon as I saw it. I was like, yes, it's such a great cause, you know, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
I'm really excited to be here to support my dear friend Kyler Lee and her husband Nathan West. She's been telling me about this organization for a few years now, but this is the first time I've actually been able to come to one of the events. And I was just totally blown away to read the statistics to see that 1 out of 6 people don't have clean drinking water, and that there are more deaths due to water contamination than to violence and war across the board. I mean, that is staggering and mind-blowing, because water is, we take that for granted, but in so many other countries it's a luxury. So I'm just really excited to be able to support an organization that goes and digs wells in those places and gets those people the clean water that they need.
And so we have to ask, are you coming back next season?
I am.
You had no job at the end of last season. I was worried. What's happening?
Well, I've been fired before on the show. They brought me back. So yeah, I'm definitely coming back, but I don't know how.
And how do you think things are going to be affected with the plane crash ending last season?
I mean, the community in Seattle Grace has been like through the ringer so many times that I am sure we will find a creative way and a dramatic way to figure out how to heal from this. I don't know what it's going to be. I mean, I imagine them like being rushed to the hospital and all of us just jumping in and saving everybody's life. It's all dramatic and intense, but I have no idea if they're going to do it. But I don't know what they're going to do.
Well, we look forward to seeing it. Have fun tonight.
Thanks.
Project.
I got involved with the Thirst Project when I was doing research for the Ronan Thompson Foundation. I found out about a project called Grooves. Grooves Shoes, who's Jason Fry, who's on the board of the Thirst Project. I went to his website and I saw that he had, what was so great about Grooves was that you buy a pair of shoes and then 50% of the purchase goes towards a charity of your choice as a consumer. So it's not like their charity choice, it's yours. And on their website was a bunch of choices. And Thirst Project was one of those choices. So I contacted Jason. I said, Jason, what do I need to do to get Ronan Thompson Foundation on your website to have people and raise awareness and have people donate possibly to the Ronan Thompson Foundation? So we became friendly, and then I ended up going to the gala last year. Then in September I went into the field with them, and that is when I think my passion and my gunness, my desire to make a change really sort of, it just was alive with fire. It just really got inspired.
And so what do we have coming up for you with your show, The Lying Game, as well?
I signed on as a series regular, so I'm not really sure entirely yet. I'll know more, I think, later this week about what's happening next season.
Going back to shooting, they would be going back soon, right? Yeah.
Yes, in Austin. So picking up and moving to Austin.
So we're with Chrissy Pfeiffer, and you're being honored tonight with the Youth Award. Tell us about your work with this charity.
I've worked with Thirst Project for 3 years now. I founded an organization at Purdue University 2 years ago, and within the last year we raised over $10,000 for Thirst Project, getting awareness out about it, just doing car washes, 5Ks, haunted houses, everything that we can do just to let people know that there's a water crisis out here.
Well, that's amazing, and you deserve to be honored tonight. And I hear you guys are also having an auction, and they're giving away wells. I mean, auctioning off wells.
Yes.
Tell me about coming up with that idea for that, like how that is.
It's crazy, the ideas that Seth comes up with to just get people to donate for wells, and they're auctioning off things like Tupperware and nail polish and goose things, and I'm like, that's crazy that something that simple will get people to donate, and they donate even more than the value of the products that they're auctioning, and that's just a great feeling to know that you're helping someone and giving them clean water through giving to yourself as well. So it's a great feeling.
Well, thank you so much for stopping, and have a great time in there.
Thank you so much.
I found out through my friends over at Dick Clark Productions. I work a lot with them at American Music Awards, and so they told me about this and asked me to present. And of course, I found out all about the foundation and fell in love with it. I think it's amazing. It's something dear to my heart too, because when I was filming in the Dominican Republic for Amanda Bynes' Love Wrecked, I learned about how whales could really help a village, and we as a crew and the cast put all our money together and built a couple of whales down in the Dominican Republic. So I thought it was amazing, and I love that they're still doing it today. And this foundation's been around for only 4 years, and look at all the support it's getting right now. I mean, it's amazing.
Thanks for coming out tonight and have a great time in there.
Thank you very much.
I'm an environmental issues major actually in school, so it's some nonprofits, charities, things that have to do with making the world a greener place. It's always very exciting to me. They're always my favorite events. You don't realize how much we take water for granted. It's really crazy, just the amount of contaminated water in this world and the amount of diseases that are derived from it. So just finding out, like you said, that this organization was started by college students was very inspiring within itself. And then when you go to research about it, it's just so crazy the amount of contaminated water in the world and how much the Thirst Project has done for it. These kids have raised millions of dollars, and I heard that they're hoping to raise, I think I'm right, 50 million
for a whole country.
For a whole country, so that anybody with contaminated water, that water can be cured and purified.
Thanks for joining Press Pass LA tonight here at the Beverly Hilton Hotel for the 3rd annual